Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 Honda City 1.5e. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Standard for the 8th generation City in Malaysia is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. Another standard feature for the 8th generation City in Malaysia is Honda's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the City, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The 8th generation City uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The S and the E trims get a urethane steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. In Malaysia, the 1.5 petrol engine comes standard with a continuously variable transmission, or CVT in short. A CVT does not have a fixed set of gear ratios. Instead, it has an infinite amount of gear ratios to give drivers a smoother ride and better fuel efficiency over conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode. Pedal shifters, which are standard on the facelifted City, enables drivers to manually shift through 7 virtual gear ratios. While rear parking sensors are standard across the range, only the E trim and above get a reverse camera. The reverse camera features guidance signs and 3 different views. Safety features for the facelifted City include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. Honda's Sensing Driver Assistance Suite is present as well, and this one comprises forward collision warning, a collision mitigation braking system, road departure mitigation, lane departure warning, and a lane keep assist system. The City E comes with 15-inch multi-spoke 2-tone alloy rims. The City uses 185/60R15 Continental Ultra Contact UC6 tyres. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums at the back. The suspension is McPherson struts up front and a rear torsion beam setup. Honda has been producing the B segment City for 8 generations since 1981. The first generation was available as either a 2-door convertible or a 3-door hatchback. The second generation was only offered as a 3-door hatchback, and for the 3rd to the 7th generations, the only body style available with the City was a 4-door saloon. The 8th generation City was unveiled in Bangkok, Thailand in November 2019, initially as a 4-door saloon. A year later, in November 2020, Honda launched the City hatchback. This marks the return of the hatchback body style, albeit a 5-door rather than a 3-door, to the City nameplate after 26 years since the 2nd generation City was discontinued in 1994. The City hatchback is much larger than Honda's other B-segment hatchback, the Jazz, and the city hatchback also takes the place of the Honda Jazz in certain markets where the 4th generation Jazz is not sold in. Unlike its predecessor, the 8th generation City is not produced in Japan. Instead, production of the 8th generation City takes place in Brazil, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Like the past 2 generations, the 8th generation City is sold as the Honda Ballad in South Africa. A facelift for the 8th generation City was unveiled in July 2023 for the Saloon and in February 2024 for the hatchback. In Malaysia, both 8th generation City body styles are offered. The City Saloon went on sale in October 2020 for the pre-facelift model and in August 2023 for the facelifted model. Meanwhile, the City hatchback went on sale in December 2021 for the pre-facelift model and in May 2024 for the facelifted model. Both body styles have identical variants in Malaysia. Currently, the variants on sale are 1.5 S CVT, 1.5 e-CVT, 1.5 V CVT, 1.5 RS CVT, and 1.5 HEV RS e-CVT. Under the bonnet of the City is Honda's L15Z, 1.5 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features i-VTEC technology and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 119 horsepower at 6600 rpm and 145 Nm of torque at 4300 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.2 seconds, and the top speed is 196 km per hour. 40 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the City 1.5 CVT is 5.6 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 125 grams per kilometre, and the City is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the facelifted City E include automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, chrome door handles, body-coloured side mirrors, and a single exhaust pipe. Speakers right there, and down there, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Vehicle stability assist, headlight level adjustment, storage, and the lever right above the bonnet release lever pops open the fuel door. City floor mats, and pull this lever right here to pop open the boot lid. The driver's seat in the City E does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Single zone automatic climate control system, on off, fan speed, air conditioning, recirculation, different modes, front and rear defrost, temperature, automatic mode, and maximum cooling. Storage areas right here and down here as well, couple of cup holders, and the vehicle's econ mode is selected via this button. Right here, couple of USB ports. The bottom one is to connect to the system, while the top one is just for charging. And off to the left is a power outlet. The facelifted City in E trim and above come with the display audio touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 8 speakers. The stock sound system that this City uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. The album will show up above if available, while the artist will show up here if available, and in the middle is the song title. You have the song duration right here. You can activate your shuffle and repeat options. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, track number, and below you can select your radio, USB iPod, Bluetooth audio, your Bluetooth telephone, where you can dial a number, look at your call lists, look at your phone book, select a phone and whatnot. And this car does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, it's not wireless, so you do need a cable to connect to the system. Under settings, we have your language settings, Bluetooth settings, audio. Under audio, you can adjust the bass treble, speed sensitive volume, your digital sound processing, and your balance and fader. You also have your display settings, clock settings, so on and so forth. You can perform a factory reset down below. To go back to the home page, hit the home button right above. And right here we are in the home page with the time, date and day. So, apart from the home button, we have the return button, volume buttons, and the power button is below. Central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, press this button right here. Interior brightness adjustment buttons, wiper controls, volume controls, seat track, different media mode selection, Bluetooth telephone controls, voice control, and this home, together with this wheel and this return button right here, control the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. If you just use the wheel, you go between the different submenus, but once you hit the home button, you can use the same wheel to go through the different main menus. Obviously, you can click the wheel down to select and hit the return button to go back. Currently driving data with range, average fuel consumption and instant fuel consumption for trip B. If you use the wheel, you can go between trip B and trip A. Next up, elapsed time and average speed, and again you have trip B and trip A. Seatbelt indicator, safety support menu, where you can change your road departure mitigation settings, collision mitigation braking system settings, clock and vehicle settings, you can customize the display, display off, current information, and back to your fuel consumption information. adaptive cruise control controls, lane departure warning control, light and indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. You have a bit of storage beneath and on either sides of the parking brake. Front center armrest with storage down below. Manual dimming, rear view mirror. Front reading lights. And the driver's side sun visor does get a vanity mirror. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this city do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, you have to locate the two levers on the top of the boot. The lever on the left folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on the right folds down the right seat. Just pull them and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually not too bad back here. The seats are quite nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle, with a couple of USB-C ports down below for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles. Cabin light. To pop the boot lid open, you can use either the lever inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on, the button on the key fob, or the touchpad just beneath the Honda badge on the boot lid itself. Boot space in the city is 519 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For more boot space, the rear seat backs fold down by pulling the levers on the top of the boot. Also on the top of the boot is a light. Under the boot floor is a vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, warning triangle, and jack. Adjustable headrests for the front only. The rear headrests are built into the seat. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 Honda City 1.5e. Thanks for watching and goodbye.